got 3 pieces of meat,
And the
salt,
balance to follow.
Oh my God. We've got enough for the whole of Durban there.
22 minutes past 7.
Hi,
Amazing.
assalamu alaikum, everybody. How are y'all?
Alhamdulillah. We good. It's Heritage Day, and for
Awesome
everybody,
stuff.
it's 2 things. Exactly. It's 2 things for people. It's celebrating roots, it's filling up plates, and for lots of people today, hopefully firing up the bride stand wherever they are if it's not raining, and then preparing classic family dishes and all of that. So
And,
the last time we spoke
you
to
know,
Chef
spending
Yudesh,
time with family as well. It's so important. Yes.
without a doubt. So the last time we spoke to Chef Yudesh, we focused on his story, his personal come up story. Today, we're hoping to get at least one sample recipe. It looks like he's well on his way, Nazmira, to preparing that sample recipe for us, if you can see him on your screen.
Not yet. I think Monli's trying to organize that, but I can hear the excitement and I can hear, I think, pots and pans in the background. So
Sounds like
the only thing that's missing right now, Nishal, is the aroma that's coming from target.
All right, Chef. So for those folks that I know we didn't go social media live this morning, but Chef, before we talk about anything else, what does Heritage Day mean to you personally?
Heritage Day, for one, it actually means like celebrating my mother's birthday because my mother turns like 73 today. 72 or 73. Then the other thing is that, spending time with family and friends, and like when it comes to your loved ones, time is so important because you don't know what's around the next corner. So spending every bit of time and celebrating your country's heritage by having traditional food that keeps us going, So
Absolutely.
it does mean a lot to me.
Chef, many of our listeners are probably already thinking about what to prepare today. In your family, what dish is always on the menu for Heritage Day celebrations or even just family gatherings?
Well, a good braai for starters, a good braai to keep the vibe going and beat going. And when it comes to preparing other stuff with the braai, like your sambles or your boiled egg salad, stuff like that is always a winner. So when it comes to having like a braai or any kind of family gathering, a braai is like number 1 on the list.
So if you had to pick one dish alone that represents South Africa on a plate, what would it be?
It has to be without a shadow of a doubt. If it's not a braai, it's a 7-color dish where you have your you have your beetroot, you have your pumpkin, and you have I think it's butternut as well. And basically, you get that combination with the various other combinations that make up 7 colors, and it's like a wonderful dish. And the thing is that when you go into like when I used to go to this train stations, I used to buy these 7 color dish, and I used to absolutely enjoy it. It used to be sold with boerewors, and that was so enjoyable. That and pap is like you must have. I love pap.
Okay. Sounds very interesting.
Before you ask the next question, I'm looking at the screen, right? And the camera placement, my camera placement.
You want one?
Exam. Look, honestly, my camera placement compared to his skillet placement looks like I am staring straight into his pan.
Yeah, I think it's good.
It looks awesome. Anyway, now you're gonna ask.
Okay, so every family has that one famous recipe. Sometimes it's kept secret, a big secret for years. Shh. Or, they just keep it within the family. Do you have a family recipe that you can share with us today, right now?
So, I was actually thinking about this. And when it comes to my when it comes to my late dad's tin fish biryani, it's one thing. I've tasted tin fish biryani like everywhere, but
Mhm.
I could I couldn't get it right, like that taste. So you used to have like when it comes to like a whole lot of tin fish with packed like biryani doll and boiled eggs.
Mm.
He used to basically like turn a normal tin fish curry into a biryani, but the way he used to do it, you know, I can't match it. I still try to get the taste, but wherever I
Mm.
go, or sometimes even if I try it at home, I guess the old saying is that it's in the hands. So
Yes.
sometimes when somebody makes a certain dish, it just hits the spot right, and everything seems to be like basically so perfect about it. So I would say that a simple uh, curry turned into a tin fish biryani is
Yeah.
actually one of the more memorable dishes. Like as I said, like when it comes to families and stuff, I've
Mm.
I've basically like went out, tried dishes like those,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
for the love of me, just couldn't hit the spot.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I want to play a quick game with you, really quickly, Chef. I can see you're putting fresh pieces of meat onto the pan there. It's looking
Yes,
lovely.
yes,
But a quick game with you, right? I'll name a dish, and you tell me if it's a must-have or a leave it off the table for Heritage Day, right? So, really quickly, you tell me if it's a must-have or if it's a leave it off the table for Heritage Day. Number one
okay, sure.
for everybody. Number one for everybody. And the chef, he's just all over his kitchen right now. He's at the sink. He's nowhere near where we need. Oh, looky, nice. Look at that. Breakfast of champions. Honestly, it's listen. That's for me,
Yes,
right? Can I
absolutely.
can I just I can't
Yes.
grab it. All right, let's play this game really quickly. Number one, brine meat.
Sure.
So you tell me if it's a must-have or leave it off the table. Brine meat,
Absolutely. Must
samosa.
have. On Heritage Day, it's must have.
Yeah, samosa. Come on. Not sure if you can hear me.
I doubt it.
Hello?
Hi, you still there?
Yes, I can.
Fantastic. Oh, very
I
good.
can.
Samosa, is it a must-have or a leave it off the table?
I
Only I
think
think
there's an issue
we're
with
having a little bit of technical
Hello?
difficulty. But listen, Chef Yudesh, thank you for your time this morning and just getting uh my hunger level up tenfold. Much
connection.
appreciated. We're going to call it quits on that one there. Thank you very much to those of you that switched into the video and just watched that as well. Naz, for me, he's given me an idea of what I might want to be doing later on today because it's raining in Durban and
Yes.
we want to do a little something. So we'll
Uh-huh.
do that. Hajra says, colors. I thought I'm crazy now. 7 colors. Yeah, colors make the difference. But where are you going to get 7 colors from? Do you know what I mean?
So I know it's a popular thing. It's a traditional South African meal to have your 7 colors on a plate. So I'll give you an example, right? It would feature like chicken or beef as an example. That's one. Then you would
Right.
have rice. You could have, like a chef mentioned, a variety of sides: pumpkin, beetroot, beans, potatoes. So it's basically creating a rainbow on a plate. Hence, they call it
Mm.
the South African dish.
Aha. We learned something new. I'll tell you what, we're going to learn about our set of Vodacom stores after this.
Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient